Hey, welcome back to a new video. How you're doing? Hope you're well. So today's a bit of a sad day because the VW is going off to a new home today. They're picking her up about 3 o'clock, which is sad, but it is nice because it means now we've got the money to actually put some more funds into this van and convert it, because we've got things like windows and electrics and some expensive things that need to be paid for. So while we're waiting for them to pick it up, I've got a few things to do. So Liam's inside the house at the minute editing a video, and I've got a few more TLC tasks to do on the van. I've got a little bit more painting. Yesterday I rust killed underneath the bonnet, so today I just need to paint that up, and that's fine. And there's a couple of little bits in here that we missed because Liam took off the mounting points, that's what they're called. And there was a little bit of rust under one and a little bit of paint missing, so I'm just going to touch that up. And then it's on to rubber grommet time. So I've got some holes under the floor, which I'll quickly show you. Right, so there's a few holes in the floor, so they must have obviously had some stuff mounted to the floor when it was used as a work van, but we obviously don't want that. So I've got to rubber grommet them and then seal them up and let that dry for today. So that's, I think, the only thing we're going to be doing on our van for today. I think Liam's doing some electrics on Rob's van, so when he comes out he'll be doing that. And then hopefully tomorrow we should be getting on with the flooring. So it seems like we're actually getting some progress done on the van now. And we've got sound deadening come tomorrow, so hopefully we get on with some of that stuff too. So it's all coming together now, starting to get a bit exciting. We've still got the fault on the dashboard. I'm not sure what Liam's planning on doing with that. I don't know if he's planning on getting like an extra bit to plug in because he thinks it might be the extension cable, or he's going to bring an auto electrician, but I'll let him sort that out because that's his job. I'll just do some DIY jobs. Right, but I'm going to stop waffling and get on with some of this painting because it's not going to paint itself.
There we go, the van's gone. No more VW. Off she goes up the drive to her new home. Now onto the new van. Yes,
let's get going, and I can't wait to start on this new van. Especially now this one's gone. It makes me more excited to get that one on the road so we can actually go out and do some wild camping and exploring again.
Alright, so now the van's sold. Super happy it's gone, but a bit sad at the same time. Tabitha's going to get back on with doing the grommets in the floor like she said earlier, and I'm going to get in Rob's van and start like tidying up electrics and actually wiring some more stuff in. But Rob's actually done quite a lot, to be fair, since I was last in his van. So this is where Rob's got in the van. He's built the skeleton of the cabinet, the fridge is secured in at the bottom, and then this is all the electrics up here that got to wire in. Just need to run them from there down and under the bed. So I'm going to crack on with that now because it's getting late.
Right, so that's me finished for the day. I've used all the rest of the paint up. I just painted wherever really and just used it up because we bought it anyway, so we might as well use it. And then I put grommets in the floor where all the holes were. I couldn't get grommets in all the holes because some of them were literally just screws. So I just put Sikaflex around them, and then I also went around and did like anywhere like where the screws from the mounting points and there was some grommets. I just put Sikaflex around all of that just to make sure that it's not going to come out and it's going to be fine. I'll quickly just show you what I've done. So this is the floor now. It's looking really nice and clean. It means tomorrow now that we can actually just get on with the flooring because we've literally got it all, so we literally just need to cut out new pieces of wood because they were all manky and filled with oil, do all the insulation, so hopefully we get that done tomorrow. So now I've finished, I'm going to go and tidy up and clean everything up and put everything away, just because we've been having everything out over the last few days and it's kind of got into a bit of a mess. So it just needs a bit of a tidy up. While I'm doing that, Liam's doing the electrics on Rob's van. I think they're just going to try and get as much done as possible before he has to go because he's leaving tomorrow morning. So yeah, let's see how much they get done.
So I managed to get a fair bit done on the electrics so far. We're not calling it a night just yet though, but I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you what we've managed to get done and a few little like hiccups we've hit along the way, because there has been a couple. So we've got his fridge working. Actually start down there first. So the fridge is all like screwed in, that's all mounted up and that's working. The issue with that was the fact that like that can't run through that switch like circuit board there, because if it runs through there, that keeps like tripping, it keeps flicking on and off and it makes the lights flicker and stuff. So what I've had to do with that is just wire that straight through to the batteries back there, with like an inline fuse in it, and it's wired straight up at the minute. So that's what we've got at the minute. That might change in the future, but for now that's what we're leaving it as. And obviously this is all wired up and all the lights are wired in. So he's got 6 lights in here. They're not obviously permanently like wired in, they're kind of just secured with some tape just to test to make sure they all work, because that came with like a little block unit. It came with like a little block unit that ran from like a 240 volt plug, and it just wouldn't work in the van, so I had to like cut off all the ends. And what I've come up with is like this little contraption here. So you'll have to tell me if that's safe or not. I'm pretty sure it is, because all the positives run into one side, and then obviously it's got one positive in it, and all the negatives run into the other side, and obviously that's got one negative out of it. But that means all the lights now are fitted and the fridge is fitted, and what I'm going to try now is actually like to go under the bed and fit a couple of bus bars to try and tidy it all up, because it looks like an absolute mess down there. So I'll jump underneath and I'll explain what I plan to do with the bus bars. Right, so back under the bed where all the electrics are, and it looks like an absolute mess. If you look at all that down there, it looks like an absolute shambles, but that will all be tidied up, because we do have a bus bar that Rob bought, like I think it was yesterday maybe, or the day before, but we hadn't actually like tidied anything up and put it on that yet. And because it's like 7 o'clock at night, we're not actually going to now. We was going to try and get it done, but I've got to like disconnect all of this stuff, and then cut it all back down to obviously fit like up there, and the chances of me getting that done tonight, I don't know, I probably will get it done because it shouldn't take too long, but at the same time I don't want to like disconnect it and then leave Rob without any electric. So it's kind of best that we just do this next time we actually meet up, because he's not going to work on the electrics. I'm kind of going to do it all, so at least like I know where I'm at now, and then when we meet up again I can carry on from there. But yeah, so that's what it looks like right now. So we've got the diesel heaters, obviously the gas heater, sorry not diesel, we're having diesel, but yeah, the gas heaters all linked up, the battery B2B's linked up, the solar MPPT, all that sort of stuff. And then obviously what we actually got done today with the fridge and the lights and the inverter. So he's got most of the things actually hooked up now, that he wants actually like in the end build. It's just kind of think of water pump, I think, that he's not got in at the minute, electric wise that is. So yeah, it's kind of all in. We just need to tidy everything back up, and yeah, just kind of make it all look neat and tidy, and then add a few extras like as the build comes along. But really happy with what we got done in the last few days. It's pretty cool to get some practice in as well, so when we obviously come to doing our build, like it should be a lot easier. But I think now for the rest of the night we're going to get a board game out, chill out in the van. Now we've got electric and heat in here as well. Maybe have a little bonfire outside, play some board games, have a beer and relax for the rest of the night, and just kind of enjoy it, because Rob goes back to work in 2 days, so he's going tomorrow, then he's going back to work, but we'll see it at the bonfire. Right, so now Rob's fridge is in. This is where he's storing all his stickers.
So my first sticker, so that's the one from Tabitha and Liam. So they're about to christen my fridge.
There we go, first sticker on the fridge.
And I've got loads more at home that I've been saving, so I'll start adding them in time, but it's the start of my collection, so thanks guys for your sticker.
Right, so back inside the house now. We're having to speak a bit quieter as well because everyone else is in bed. But we had a game of Monopoly, and who won?
Me.
No, you didn't.
No, I lost. I got.
She landed on 2 of my basically, I think the Park Avenue ones or something like that. It was a new Monopoly, but yeah, it was 20 million ago.
Yeah, I landed on them 2 times in a row.
Yeah, so
I was wiped out.
Yeah, so I won, which is always nice. But I've got a couple of shout outs to do.
Yes, so one's to Chris.
Yes.
Yes, that's his name. Chris.
Yeah, thanks for obviously buying a sticker with that one.
Yeah, and one to Sue.
Yeah.
We hope your leg gets better soon,
Yeah.
and you're back into action.
Yeah, and you can get back in your motorhome and obviously carry on enjoying life. But yeah, as for this video, that's it, because it's late at night now and we're all going to go to bed, so I think that's it. So thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.